Hello and welcome to quick tip number 3. It's Elizabeth from the Test Prep Spot. And today I'm talking about 2 ebooks to improve your score on the SAT reading test. They are designed to improve those chances of getting into your dream college by showing what you know on the SAT reading test. Now these are 2 ebooks. The first ebook is focused on the literature passages. The second is focused on the global conversation passages. And in a nutshell, they are both practical, focused, and affordable. Here's the author of these 2 ebooks, Michelle Rotteau. We connected last year and found that our goals and philosophies aligned. We both want to help you get into the college of your choice. We also found that we complement each other. She has great resources for the SAT reading test, and I'm over here on my end working on the SAT essay. Okay, let's get into why I believe these guides will help you. First of all, Michelle is honest. She's Canadian and taught in South Korea. This is important because she brings a unique perspective to this American test. She sees the bias, openly recognizes it, and gives you support with overcoming it. She also is honest in challenging the strategies and recommendations from popular resources. Like, some of these resources will tell you that you don't need any background knowledge to do well. Michelle challenges that idea with research and common sense, and actually gives you that background knowledge, but more on that later. Another reason to use these ebooks is for the narrow focus. There are 2 books and each is dedicated to a single passage type on the reading test. So if you struggle with literature passages, you can use just the literature guide. Or if you struggle with global conversations, then use that guide. I knew we could all use more time. This is a way to make the most of yours. You can maximize your efficiency by only studying your area of need. I hate to even mention this, but the guides are inexpensive. Michelle's goal of helping everyone is evidenced here. She created these books as ebooks so that anyone with an internet connection could get them. But she's also priced them from free to only $3.99. To me, that speaks to her commitment to help the most people. And you can find her guides at the usual places like Amazon, iBooks, and Kobo. Here's the biggie. These guides offer practical advice. Now, practical means something that's useful and effective in real life. These guides are not going to waste your time. You will get links to vocabulary lists and also suggested reading. The greatest resource for you, in my opinion, is the U.S. History Cheat Sheet. Michelle dedicates 4 chapters of the Global Conversations Guide to helping you with the background knowledge that you need to score well on the SAT reading test. She has done the research for you and gives you a crash course on forms of government, history of women in the U.S., slavery and civil rights, and workers' rights. You also get a link to a timeline where Michelle has organized the sample SAT passages in chronological order. This is great for you visual learners and gives these abstract dates a visual context, which I find really helpful. Finally, these guides are helpful because Michelle has analyzed 9 SAT reading sample tests. This is really helpful because as you take the practice and sample tests at home, you score them and see which questions you did well on and which ones you got wrong. Well, then you could take the questions you got wrong and maybe it was a particular passage. Well, Michelle has analyzed that passage so you can see if you really understood it. She's also analyzed the question types. Do you need to spend more time working on a certain question type, like big picture or details? You can also look at the answers, and Michelle has considered them all and explained why each is a right or wrong choice. This analysis is really useful for drilling down into where your strengths and needs are. Remember, and I really hate to say this because I don't want to add to your stress, but getting a few more questions right could make a big difference. Also, if you learn how to answer a particular question type correctly on the literature section, then that skill can transfer to other passage types, like science or social science. Here's Michelle again and her ebooks. I encourage you to check out her website. She's at internationaltester.com. She has tons of blog posts and free resources there. Also check out her books. I think they could be a great help as you study for the reading test. And I'd love to know what you think. Please leave a comment below or send me a message. I always love hearing from you and do my best to respond to all comments and messages. Thanks for watching, and as always, Best of luck to you on the SAT.